A God-sized hole. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, this is Andy with Mindset Matters and More. And I want to talk about this theme that we talk about in sobriety called the God-sized hole. And usually it's in reference to this feeling of emptiness within you, this feeling of like this eternal abyss that we try to fill it with alcohol, drugs, money, sex, shopping, validation, exercise, gambling, whatever it is. It's like we have this need within us that we think that, oh, if we acquire X, if we do X, if this thing works out like this, if this thing makes me feel better, it's something external, right? Then it's going to make me feel better. It's going to give me peace. It's going to make me whole. But yeah, what we find is that whenever there is something that's external that we're hoping that's going to fix what's on the internal, man, how many times have we talked about this? Then we discover that hole that's within us, that eternal abyss that we're trying to fill with the external things, is never enough. And now why is that? Why is it that, we can't just have one sale at work and we'll be done? Oh, well, because we need more money. Okay, well, why can't we make a paycheck and then we be done? Oh, because it's not enough. We need more money. Okay, why is it that, when I get a boyfriend or I get married, that we're not happily ever after? Oh, it's because people are people and they're going to people. Why is it that I can't eat just once and then, because your body uses up the energy, so you need to eat more? Why is it that I can't go out with my friends and enjoy my time and then never need to go out again? Oh, because I need endless entertainment. So you can see that these little bursts of satisfaction, whether it's money, food, sex, shopping, relationships, whatever it is, they're only going to give you this like little burst of amazing. But then over time, you need more of it. We got to get more. You're always going to need more. You're always going to need more money. You're always going to need more food. You're always going to need more entertainment. And so why is it that we're just never satisfied? Well, here's the trick to satisfaction, is that you're seeking the wrong things. Yeah, sure, you need money to live in this world and you need food to live in this world. But if that's your ultimate goal, if that is if your eye on the prize is the things that are the external, you're never going to feel happy or well enough. So what do we focus our attention on? God, the universe, creator, our inner being, our inner self, our higher self, however you want to call it. And when we do that, we realize that everything else is insignificant. I was listening to this class where the teacher was talking about, I don't want $1 billion. I want every dollar. I want them all. I want every single dollar in existence. $1 billion to me is nothing. I'm not trying to become president of the union. I'm trying to become president of the galaxy. I'm not trying to have one relationship with my husband. I'm trying to have a relationship with everybody on the planet. We're thinking too small. Oh, this one meal is going to make me so... No, I want to eat everything on the planet and enjoy every single thing. Now, what does that mean? How can I want every single dollar on the planet? How can I want every single piece of food? How can I want a relationship with every human being on this planet? Because when you start to realize that we are all connected, that we are all one, that everything on this planet is it's all a manifestation of God. When you start to reach for God, you will see that you will have the perfect meal that is so satisfying that you'll be talking about it for years to come. When you reach for God and keep your eyes on God, you're going to have the perfect partner. Even when they wake up crusty-eyed with drool from snoring all night and they fart a little bit and you're just like, yeah, God, I love you. Even if your job is shucking poop for a farm, and you're always like, you know what, I'm so grateful that this is my job. I'm so grateful I get to be here and experience this. You know why? Because my eyes are on God. And you realize that the experience that you have, you realize that it's not the feeling, it's the experience of it all is what is fulfilling you, because you get to have the experience. Yeah, some shit doesn't feel good. You get cheated on. Your house, burns down. I've had that happen to me. You lose a job. Your kid talks back to you. Yeah, those things, they don't feel good. They don't. But when you realize that it's just an expression of God and you're like, oh my God, this is wild that this is happening. That I'm experiencing this. It's wild. It becomes such a magical moment. And so, yeah, this hole that you have internally, that reason that you keep eating more food, that reason that you keep trying to make more money, that reason that you keep having more boyfriends because this one's not it, it's the next one, is because you're looking to the external to validate what you're doing, rather than looking internally to God and connecting with God to have the experience of perfection. Because there's perfection in everything. And don't get me wrong, I fuck up on this all the time too. I literally will look at something and be like, this sucks. And then it will take me like a week later and I'll just be like, oh, but it had to happen like that. Oh. Like, it would be so nice if immediately when something bad happens that we think, oh, this is perfection. Like, yeah, that you'd have to be like the Dalai Lama or Gandhi or Mother Teresa or whoever. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. Don't ask. My point is that if we can look at every moment as perfection through the eyes of God, with God in companionship, with God by our side, and we can realize, oh yeah, this is good. This is all good. This meal that was, reheated is perfection. It's like 3 Michelin star cuisine. This moment is perfection, and it always is. All right, guys, that's all I got for you guys. What do you think? Can you find perfection in the little crappy moments? Can you look to God when things don't look perfect in the way that your human eyes interpret perfection? Let me know. All right, bye.